lot of times people I have learned, and I don't handle comp, but I bet you've heard people say, well, certainly I can get payment for pain and suffering in a comp case. That's not true, is it?
Not at all, not at all. And there's all kinds of schedules. There's schedule, like if you lose a limb or something,
Right.
There's a scheduled injury. If you have a whole body, there's a percentage whole body that you plug in the factors, but pain and suffering, emotional or physical, is not part of the recovery.
So what that actually means is our legislature has assigned a dollar value to the loss of a hand, for instance.
That is correct.
And a different
Literally?
Literally.
And a different dollar value to the loss of an arm. We say arm is worth X, correct?
That is exactly right.
That's
And
hard to wrap your mind around.
You know, the journalist in me has to go, what's an arm worth?
I actually would have to go look at the
it up.
tables.
Good,
schedule,
good, because
right?
that was going to creep me out if you knew right off the top of it.
No, unfortunately, I don't.
Okay,
You know,
good.
and unfortunately, the injured worker does not know that. A lot of times, coming into your office, I'm sure they hear about these big verdicts, but not in a workers' comp situation.
Yes, there is a huge difference in workman's compensation law versus somebody who is 99% disabled versus 100% disabled. And that's because of the formulas that are applied to do that. Often we have somebody who is not, even if you try the case, is not found to be 100% disabled, would be 100% disabled under Social Security disability law.
These amounts on losing a hand or losing an arm, they did not come up with the amounts arbitrarily. There is thought and a formula that goes into that on how limited you might be with the loss of that particular limb or
Well,
something.
may I say that? No, I don't necessarily know that when they were first designed, the scheduled injuries, it has some appearance of logic, but there's some things that just don't seem logical. Whole body is different, though. Whole body is, if you have an injury, say to your back,
And you
but it
cannot
affects your whole
function.
body, they give you a percentage based on what an expert will say. I believe you have a whole body injury that is worth 30% or 50% or 80%. And the other side may have an expert to say, I only think it's worth 20%.
Right.
But that at least has some logic to it about, hey, I'm 30% disabled because of this injury.